Some of you may already know that I grew up using the oral method as my primary form of communication. I started learning it at a very young age from my mother, who taught me through the John Tracy Clinic. I spent many years growing up practicing my voicing, going to therapies and training hard, and eventually I was able to learn to speak almost as equal to the hearing world, or people with the native language. But about the time that I was studying for my PhD, I came to the decision to stop using my voice. I'd like to share with you why I decided this. For me, it's been my experience that when I use my voice, hearing people hear and they understand just like I was another hearing person. And really what that means is they think that I'm hearing. They think that I can hear more than I actually can. When in reality, I'm reading their lips. Because of this, hearing people tend to speak fast, not bother to slow down, to not articulate, and this is really frustrating for me. You may know Alexander Graham Bell and his theory that we must try to forget that we are deaf. So by using my voice, I was helping perpetuate this idea of forgetting that we are deaf. Even my own mother would sometimes forget that I was deaf. I have also experienced when hearing people hear me speak, it seems that they're less willing to communicate or to try to communicate with me. They don't try to match my communication style by either gesturing or note-taking. They think because I can speak like them that I must be hearing and being able to be spoken back to like them. Another reason for me to stop using my voice was, suppose that there are parents out there with a deaf child and someday they hear me using my voice. What if they think, oh, my child could do that? Maybe my child can be as proficient in spoken English as him, when in actuality, I'm rare. And I don't want to support that idea. Really, only about 5% of deaf people ever reach true fluency in spoken English. Most deaf people never reach that level. Another thing I've noticed is that when I speak, people assume that means I'm smart. And really, I'd like to prove that deaf people can be very smart without actually using their voice. Often when I speak, hearing people are impressed and they tell me, you speak so well. And really, when they say that, what I hear from that is they're more focused on form and how I'm saying something rather than my content. And I really want hearing people to focus in on the content, what I have to say, not how I have to say it. Another big issue for me is when I'm voicing, or when I'm using my voice, really what that means is I'm taking on the responsibility of the communication. I'm really taking on both parties' communication. There's not, give and take. It is not a reciprocal conversation. I'm going the extra mile to really communicate with the hearing person. I don't see them gesturing or writing notes or finding ways to meet me in the middle. It becomes entirely my responsibility. Is it really my job to make their life easier? My final thought is, often my mother would tell me as a child that my voice is a gift. And to me, that means that my voice is something special and something that should be really cherished. So I've decided to hold on to this gift. I really only want to share this gift with people who I trust, who I feel won't abuse this gift. I don't need to share it with people who could take advantage of it.